The Chinese Cultural Center of Greater Toronto is a vibrant multicultural hub in Canada. We have a proud 3 decades history of serving our diverse community. We take pride in taking a leadership role in promoting and preserving the Chinese culture and heritage in the context of Canadian society. Over the past 30 years, our community-focused center has developed into a home for the West to meet the East and the past to meet the future, where people from all walks of life and ethnicities can come together, share, and enjoy our cultural diversity and artistic mosaic. The plan to build the Chinese Cultural Center of Greater Toronto was started in 1988. CCC has taken on various challenges to build the center brick by brick to realize our dream of having a vibrant multicultural hub for the community. Over the past 30 years, CCC has brought joy, harmony, diversity, and a sense of belonging to many people and newcomers in the community, so they can proudly call Canada home. As the demography, tastes, and demands of our diverse community change, CCC is moving forward to keep up with the times. We require innovative thinking and new ways to outreach and satisfy the needs of the ever-changing community. We will continue to commit ourselves to cultural investments and to growing and empowering our young generations to carry on the legacy and mission of CCC with a new mindset. Together with a dedicated CCC team and your strong support, let's carry on CCC's legacy and put it in motion to reach new heights.
Happy Lunar New Year!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joseph. It is my honor to be back as your host.
My name is Caitlin, and I'm so excited to be seeing everyone today.
Yes, Caitlin, I love to work with you as well, especially during this very special day. According to the Chinese calendar, this is not just a Lunar New Year, but it is also the 7th day, which is birthday for all mankind. So happy birthday as well, ladies and gentlemen.
As well, as we're entering the 2022 year, we are in the year of the tiger. So we're anticipating this year to be filled with action and prosperity.
Fantastic. And this program is brought to you by the Ontario Government Reconnect Festival program. We'd like to thank the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Sports, thinking of all the local artists and all the different amazing places that is good for tourism locally here in Ontario.
Yes, and we also would like to thank our cultural partner, the Chinese Consulate General of the People's Republic of China in Toronto.
And of course, we'd like to thank our corporate sponsor, TD Bank, as well.
Joseph, today we'll be exploring Toronto, going outside of CCC, and visiting a lot of local tourist attractions, such as the Royal Ontario Museum and the Toronto Zoo. This is perfect not only for tourists, but local Ontarians as well.
Yes, Caitlin, I can't wait to travel to all the different Chinatowns. But in terms of our events right here at CCC, we'd like to share with you a lot of cultural specialties, like paper folding or paper cutting to get a lot of tigers out of these plain pieces of paper. And for those of you who love to cook at home, we are featuring some chefs to teach us how to cook and also how to do vegetable carving.
Yes, Joseph, and the Lunar New Year is celebrated by many Asian countries, so there will be lots of singing and dancing performances as well.
And right now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have a greeting from someone very special. Let's pay attention to this greetings by our Prime Minister Justin Trudeau.
朋友们，大家好，新年好！欢迎你参与由大多伦多中华文化中心主办、迎接猴年来到的网上春节联欢晚会。 节目上，各位可以欣赏到不同艺术家的精湛演出，当然还有热闹非常的形式表演、歌唱家的不凡造诣、舞蹈团体的精湛演出。我们还会带大家走访不同庆祝春节的热门地方，唐人街，让大家感受到多层次的节日气氛，更加会探望今年的主角老虎，看看他在家里的情况。节目非常丰富，各位不容错过。现在有请加拿大总理送上新年贺词。
新年快乐，新年快乐。Today we mark the Lunar New Year, a time to celebrate the Spring Festival and honor our families, communities, and traditions. And as we celebrate the year of the water tiger, let's also take time to reflect on the year we've had and look forward to what's next. Le tigre est courageux, résilient et capable de s'adapter, des qualités dont les Canadiens font preuve depuis le début de la pandémie. Et pendant qu'on continue de gérer les conséquences du virus, ces qualités devraient nous inspirer à continuer de travailler ensemble afin de terminer la lutte contre la COVID-19. My friends, Chinese Canadians have made countless contributions to our country and have helped make Canada stronger, more inclusive, and more prosperous. So as we kick off this year's festivities in a safe and responsible way, let's also give thanks and celebrate the many contributions Chinese Canadians have made and continue to make to our country. And let's continue to champion our diversity and stand up against division and hate. Sophie et moi vous souhaitons une année du tigre remplie de paix, de prospérité et de joie. Happy New Year, everyone, wishing you health and peace.
Next, we'd like to invite the chairman of CCC, Mr. Alan Lam.
多謝總理先生嘅祝賀。Thank you, Prime Minister. 恭喜發財，恭喜發財。Happy Lunar New Year of the Water Tiger. Year of the Tiger symbolizes vigor, courage, strength, and resilience. Now, the province of Ontario has allowed gradual reopening different business venues, including our center. It is very hopeful the worst of the pandemic could be behind us soon. We are chosen today, the 7th date of the Lunar New Year, to launch tonight's event. Today, in our tradition, it is the birthday of all humanity. We put together an exciting performance program to celebrate the Lunar New Year with you. Performance art featuring lion dance, Chinese dance, martial art, prominent vocal artist singing, cooking demonstration, exquisite vegetable carving, and many more. I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the following supporters of CCCGT's Lunar New Year celebration event. Presenting sponsor, Government of Ontario, Ministry of Heritage, Sport, Tourism, and Culture Industries. We Connect a festival program. Cultural partner, the Consulate General of the People's Republic of China in Toronto. Cultural and tourism partners, Royal Ontario Museum and Toronto Zoo, as well as all the community partners and individuals who had contributed to make this event a success. Special thank you extend to the dignitaries and VIP for your greetings and presence tonight. Without further ado, let tonight's show begin. 恭喜發財！我謹代表大多倫多中華文化中心，恭祝大家虎年行大運，龍馬精神，恭喜恭喜！
Thank you, Alan. And we would also like to thank the Chinese Cultural Center of Greater Toronto for working so tirelessly throughout this pandemic for many sectors of our communities. And speaking of working hard, we'd like to also welcome this next guest, Premier of Ontario, Premier Doug Ford.
Friends, I'd like to wish Chinese communities in Ontario and around the world a happy Lunar New Year as you welcome in the Year of the Tiger. The past year has been an incredibly difficult time for all of us, but Team Ontario is strong and resilient. Like the tiger, may we all be blessed with strength, courage, and bravery as we continue to support one another in our battle against COVID-19. While we still have some ways to go, we will get through this together. I'm confident that there are better, brighter, and more prosperous times ahead. I hope this new year brings happiness, good health, and good fortune to you and your families. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you, Premier Ford. Now we would like to invite the Consul General Han Tao to say a few words as well.
Dear friends, it gives me great pleasure to join you online for the Tiger Lunar New Year celebration. On behalf of the Consulate General of the People's Republic of China in Toronto, I would like to thank Chinese Cultural Center of Greater Toronto for their contributions in so many years to promote Chinese culture, to enrich Canadian multicultural fabric, and to enhance the mutual understanding and friendship between our two peoples. I wish you all a healthy, happy, and prosperous Year of the Tiger. 很高兴与大家在云端相聚，共庆虎年新春。我代表中华人民共和国驻多伦多总领事馆，感谢大多伦多中华文化中心多年来致力于弘扬中华文化，丰富加拿大多元文化，增进中加两国人民的相互了解和友谊。祝大家身体健康，事业有成，阖家幸福，虎年吉祥。
恭喜發財 ！2022 is the year of the tiger. Tigers are associated with characteristics like strong, prosperous, and determined, and so is Hong Kong. This year marks an important milestone for Hong Kong as we celebrate the 25th anniversary of the establishment of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region. My office will organize a full range of events across Canada, including those displaying the vibrant art developments in Hong Kong. I hope to welcome all friends of CCC at these events to discover the glamorous cultural side of the city. I wish you and your families a healthy and prosperous Year of the Tiger.
Hello guests, welcome. On behalf of the TD Bank Group, we are proud to support the Chinese Culture Center of Greater Toronto as they bring to you the virtual Year of the Tiger Lunar New Year celebration. TD is extremely proud to support many diversity initiatives across Canada, and supporting this event is another example of our commitment to the community. May the Year of the Tiger bring you prosperity and good health. Happy New Year! 新年快乐，恭喜发财！新年快樂，身體健康。
to the God of Fortune and the Lions Dance team for the fantastic performance. And now we'll be heading to CCC's art gallery, where a famous art collector, Mr. Raymond Kan, will be showing his tiger painting displays. This collection has been collected from Hong Kong, China, as well as Canada, and he's been collecting this for over many years. Let's take a look.
My name is Raymond Kan, and I'm a collector of Chinese painting. These are the Chinese painting of the Year of the Tiger. And I wish this year, 2022, is going to bring you wealth, health, and happiness. And I really wish that everybody will get back together as usual as before, and carrying on our life as usual. 恭喜發財, Happy New Year! The artists of these exhibitions are from China, Hong Kong, and Toronto. This is the one done by local artist Lu Yingjiao, and the title is done by Kong Ok. Kong Ok is the best calligrapher in Toronto, and I get this painting 20 years ago for the fundraising auction for Yihong. Tiger is a very difficult subject to draw. Not many artists can do it. Look at the face, okay? And the posture. The tiger make a turn and turn his head around. Any artist that can capture this kind of posture has to be an extremely good artist. As for this one, the artist is from Hong Kong, and his name is San. Thus, depict a tiger going uphill and turn his head. And the reason why I love this painting, because this tiger is going uphill, and then he turn around and look at the surrounding area. It's really fierce. And in Chinese term, we call it 虎啸生風. That's why. And this picture really capture when the tiger is roaring. This one is from the very famous Chinese artists in China, very specialized in tiger. The name of this artist is Zhang Xiushek. Zhang Xiushek been painting China for many, many years. Okay? And the title of this painting is Mother and Son. You can look at it. All the tiger you saw before is very fierce, okay, very ferocious. But this one, you can see the kindness on her face because he is trying to take care of his cub. And look at it carefully, okay? Every hair is done hair by hair, hair by hair. It takes months to do a painting like that. When you look at a Chinese painting, you have to look at the expression, the postures, the light, and the detail. Especially a painting like this, the detail is very, very important. And the expressions on the tiger's face. 呢幅咧就係我最後想介紹嘅，呢隻咧就係白老虎。嗱，你睇到嘅呢隻老虎咧落山，我哋叫落山虎。點解叫落山虎咧？落山虎就揾嘢食嘅。你可以睇到個老虎個肚係凹咗落去嘅呢幅，同其他嗰幾張唔同嘅，因為佢要落山揾嘢食。咁我哋咧2022年新年個個新年快樂，財源廣進，就好似隻老虎咁咯，落嚟多多揾食。
One of the highlights of last year's event is the ballet performance. So this year, we're going to feature Go Ballet again. And speaking of Go Ballet, we'd like to thank Ms. Chan Hon Go. She's not only a recipient of the Order of Canada, she's been supporting the Chinese Cultural Center for many, many years. So ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the performance.
Thank you to Go Ballet for the wonderful performance. It reminded me of when I used to do Chinese dance and brought back a lot of good memories.
Speaking of good memories, Caitlin, when was the last time that you saw live tigers, real tigers?
Real tigers? I don't even remember.
Well, we're lucky because you don't have to travel far in Toronto to visit live tigers. So ladies and gentlemen, why don't we say hi to the tigers at the Toronto Zoo?
These tigers come from eastern parts of China and parts of Russia, and they are well suited for living in these frigid cold temperatures.
Hi everyone, Dolph DeYoung, CEO of your Toronto Zoo, wishing you a happy Lunar New Year. Sun Tai Ging Hong, wishing you a healthy year ahead as we jump into the Year of the Tiger. And we can't wait to host you again soon to catch up with Mazi, Mila, Vasily, and all the others as soon as we're reopening. Until then, wishing you a great celebration and take care.
I apologize, I didn't hear what was said, so I apologize if I repeat anything. But right now we are looking at our Amur tigers. So they are the largest species of tiger. And we at the Toronto Zoo currently have 3 Amur tigers. So you're looking at our newest addition, baby Mila, who's actually turned 9 months old today. She was born last year on May 1st. So we'll be celebrating her birthday in a couple months. So we've got some big birthday celebrations planned for her. And then over on the left here, on the rock, is Mazi. That's Mom. So Mazi, she'll be turning 15 this summer. Mazi, she weighs about Mazi weighs about 250, 60 pounds. And Mila right now, she's about 130 pounds. So she still has quite some growing to do. But Dad, Vasily, who we're not looking at right now, he weighs almost 400 pounds, or just above 400 pounds. So he's almost double the size of our male Sumatran tiger. So that just shows you the difference. The differences between them is basically size. The Amur tigers are the largest. They're also really well adapted to living in cold climates. And you can see they've got some really thick coats of fur, which help keep them nice and warm during these temperatures.
Hello, I'm Senator Victor O. Hu Zixiu, 参议员. I'm pleased to extend my warmest greetings to everyone attending the virtual Lunar New Year event hosted by Chinese Cultural Center of Greater Toronto. The year of the ox was a challenging year for us all as the COVID-19 pandemic continued to impact our lives. As the year of the tiger is characterized by courage and leadership. Let these traits guide you as we continue to face the challenges ahead of us. As we embark on this new year, I ask that you take time to reflect on our collective strength in the face of the pandemic and the challenges we have overcome. While we look forward to the opportunity this new year will bring, I would like to thank the Chinese Cultural Center of Greater Toronto, 加拿大中国文化中心 for fostering cross-cultural exchanges in our community. Today's performance during this event will no doubt brighten our day as we go into the new year. Please accept my best wishes for a healthy and prosperous Chinese Lunar New Year. 祝大家新年快乐，万事顺利，阖家幸福。
It's Mary Ng, Canada's Minister of International Trade, Export Promotion, Small Business and Economic Development, and the Member of Parliament for Markham Thornhill. 大家好，祝你新年快樂，龍精虎猛，新年快樂。Happy Lunar New Year to everyone at the Chinese Cultural Center of Greater Toronto. For over 31 years, the CCCGT have been a strong voice for our diverse community and continues to bring all of us together to embrace each other's cultures and to create more unified communities. As we celebrate the start of a new year and leaving behind 2021, it's important to pause and to reflect on the tremendous strength and resilience of our communities from coast to coast to coast. Across Markham Thornhill and across Canada, our communities have stepped up, brought hope and inspiration to those around them, and working to bring about a more prosperous future. Lunar New Year is a time for all of us to come together. This year, virtually again, but we look forward to the new year and the opportunities and the blessings in this year of the tiger. We recognize the incredible contributions that Asian Canadians from diverse communities have made to Canada, and we've made it a more vibrant place that we all call home. Let's celebrate safely together the strength of our diverse and vibrant country, and let's look forward to a future with a renewed sense of hope and determination. I wish you good health, happiness, and prosperity in this new year of the tiger. 9月1日，大家新年快樂，萬事如意，身體健康。
大家好，我是陳勝賢。大家好，我係陳勝元。Hello everyone, this is Sean Chen, Member of Parliament for Scarborough North, and I'm so delighted to wish everyone at the Chinese Cultural Centre of Greater Toronto a very happy Lunar New Year. This year, let us usher in the Year of the Tiger, an animal that represents strength and determination. May these qualities help us all get through the final leg of the COVID-19 pandemic. I congratulate CCC for all the incredible work they have done these past 2 years, and I wish you good health and happiness in the year to come. 我祝大家身体健康，恭喜发财。
Hello everyone, I'm Paul Chang, the Member of Parliament for Markham Unionville. First of all, I'm very happy to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me for this Lunar New Year's event to celebrate the Year of the Tiger. I would also like to thank the Chinese Cultural Centre of Greater Toronto for arranging this special event so that the Chinese Canadian communities can enjoy the great performances from our exceptional performers. As we step into the new year, I wish you and your family good health and happiness. All the best for the Year of the Tiger. Happy New Year. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Han Dong, Member of Parliament for Damali North. I would like to extend my greetings to all in attendance at the 2022 Lunar New Year virtual celebration hosted by Chinese Culture Centre of the Greater Toronto. CCCGT is known for its long-term dedication to promote arts and culture and economic exchange and development between Canada and China. Today we get together to celebrate the Lunar New Year as it marks the end of winter and the beginning of a long-awaited spring, and it brings us hope and energy. Please accept my best wishes to everyone for a successful event and a happy, healthy, and prosperous New Year. 各位朋友们，大家好，我是达马利诺尔的国会议员董涵鹏，感谢大多伦多文化中心精心举办的新春庆祝晚会，以及他们长期在文化交流方面做出的卓越贡献。在这里，我代表联邦政府恭祝各位在新的一年里虎虎生风，如虎添翼。在庆祝的同时，注重健康防疫，度过一个平安、健康、喜乐的新年。谢谢大家，恭喜恭喜！
大家好，过年好。Hello everyone, I'm Jean Yip Galai, the Member of Parliament for Scarborough Agincourt. I want to wish you and your family a very happy Lunar New Year as we welcome the Year of the Tiger. 祝大家新年快樂，恭喜恭喜，虎年虎虎生威。
大家好，在春节到来之际，我给大家这个示范一下，中国传统的民间剪纸。这个剪纸呢，一般都是用红色的，它带来一种吉祥快乐的春节气氛。大部分的剪纸剪完之后呢，大家都贴到窗户上，所以我们中国传统的这个农村的人就基本上就说我们在剪窗花。首先我剪一个红灯笼。 在灯笼里面剪一个春天的春，折一下，再折一下，开始。这是灯笼的主体，看灯笼的主体就出来了。这是上面，这是下面。下来呢，我们把灯笼的穗子剪出来。好了，这是灯笼就出来了。现在我们把灯笼稍微美化一下。这基本上一个灯笼的造型就出来了。现在我们把灯笼里面剪一个春天的春。中国字啊，大部分都是有对称性的。这春天的春，第一横，第二横，第三横稍微长一点儿。那么第三横紧接着呢，它就连着那个一撇一捺。为了让它更漂亮呢，这一撇一捺呢，我们就让它像这个翅膀飞到天上去。这是春天的春。现在把底下这个日剪出来。好，春天的春就剪完了，让它美化，让它漂亮怎么办呢？我们让春天的春飞到天上去，给人一种朝气蓬勃、快乐的一种感觉。好。春天的春让它飞起来，下面就把春天的春的这个一撇一捺呢，我们给它装饰一下，随心所欲的装饰一些花纹。好了，这一个灯笼里春天的春就剪完了。这是两个连在一起的灯笼，打开看，两个连在一起的灯笼。这个灯笼呢，就贴到窗户上，给人一种快乐的气氛。今年是我们传统的虎年，我给剪一个小老虎，好不好？剪老虎的头。老虎呢有两个大大的耳朵，我们这个剪纸啊，总是要全面考虑的，就是不是说你把耳朵剪完了就直接就剪眼睛了什么的，全面考虑。考虑什么呢？这就是它的胡子。我们这个小老虎的胡子，让它长长的，然后是小老虎的下巴，最后呢是小老虎的两只爪子。这是一只爪子和两只爪子。那么小老虎的嘴巴，高兴的张大了嘴巴。好的，现在我们开始剪它的耳朵，要装饰一下小老虎的耳朵。让小老虎的耳朵更加漂亮。希望我们在虎年能够听到 很多的好消息。好，我们把小老虎的耳朵装饰好了，现在就是要剪小老虎最关键的地方。所有的老虎的有一个最明显的标志，那就是它的脑门上有个王，大大的王字。好的，这个王字呢代表这个小老虎了。现在我们就要剪小老虎的眉毛，粗粗的眉毛，和小老虎非常高兴地睁大了、睁圆了眼睛。好的，现在是小老虎的鼻子。鼻子完了是小老虎的两个嘴唇，我们把这个小老虎的嘴唇底下呢，让它显示一点虎威，那么就是把它的这个小老虎的虎须剪出来。好的，那么这就基本上就完了。这就是一个小老虎的基本造型，让小老虎的眼睛炯炯有神，所以把它的小老虎的眼睛炯炯有神的地方掏一个小小的洞。好，小老虎的鼻子是个圆圆的。好的，最后我们把小老虎呢两个爪子剪出来。它有着很厉害的两个爪子。好了，这就是一个小老虎，希望它给虎年带来虎虎的生气。祝大家春节快乐，身体健康。
Thank you, Dr. Li Xichen. Dr. Li is actually a Chinese medicinal doctor, and she also has a passion for paper cutting. As we just watched, she was able to take a piece of paper and turn it into a beautiful and lively tiger in less than a minute. That's amazing.
Yes, absolutely. And speaking of this Lunar New Year, we want to bring you a lot of festive enjoyment. I'm sure this coming performance, you might be singing along as well, Caitlin, because we'll be featuring Miss Mandy Wu, who will be singing a lot of these wonderful traditional Chinese New Year Cantonese songs. Please enjoy.
你看大眾多歡唱， 殊勝意，無牽掛。好一朵迎春花，誰人不愛它？好一朵迎春花，原來大地秀彩霞，插起那迎春花，芬芳過千家。插起那迎春花，人人齊共歡樂下。
Hi, good morning everyone. It's me again, Chef Keon. Today we are going to prepare very special dishes. Fa choy and dry oyster pot. As you can see, this is the main ingredient, which is the star ingredient, is dry oyster. You can see that the dry oyster, they are pretty big, okay? To save time, I have already soaked them for about 2 hours. So this is how you prepare dry oyster. It's very simple. This is the roast pork, Chinese mushroom, the Shanghai bok choy, garlic, green onion, and ginger. Lastly, fa choy. Okay. So first of all, we heat up the fry pan. So what I'm gonna do is to add flavor to the dry oyster. So when the fry pan is hot, we add some oil. Now we put the ginger in and the green onion. Just keep in mind that you don't really need to chop the green onion. So the main purpose for this process is to get the flavor out. You let it boil for about like 3 minutes, okay? 3-4 minutes. So after 3-4 minutes, we'll remove the ginger and the green onion. So we add a little bit of sugar, a little bit of chicken powder, a little bit of salt. And then we put the oyster in. Just make sure that you flip the oyster at least once or twice to make sure that both sides are cooked in the liquid. And now we're taking them out. We're going to use the same liquid to cook the fa choy. The fat choy, you don't need to cook it for too long because we are going to be steaming it later. So you cook for about 1-2 minutes, then you take them out, and we set aside. So after we set aside the oyster and the fat choy, and now we're going to cook the garlic. So just to remind you not to chop up the garlic if you want the original whole garlic flavor. We're adding the roast pork. This barbecue roast pork, you can buy it anywhere in any barbecue restaurants. Now we're also adding the Chinese mushroom. We add a bit of Chinese wine. Okay, now we are adding back the oyster water. You know, the one that we used to soak the oyster. So we're using the same liquid to braise it. We add a bit of sugar, a bit of chicken powder, some oyster sauce, a bit of white pepper powder. Give it a good mix. Now we add a little bit of dark soy sauce. This one, the main purpose is to give it some color. Okay, now we turn down the heat and it is ready to be steamed or braised. So the easiest way to steam it is to use a stainless steel container. So you can see that I'm laying down the fat choy right in the bottom. To give it a good presentation, we're lining up all the oyster around the perimeter or the edges of inside the container. Since it's Chinese New Year, you want to make everything look nice. So I think it is a good idea to give it a very nice presentation. So we are lining up all the oysters around the edges of the container. Okay. And then we'll add the rest of the ingredients right on top. And we are adding back the oyster liquid into the container. And now it is ready to be steamed. So now you put it in the steamer, and typically you steam it for about 35 to 40 minutes. Okay, so now you can sit back and relax, let the steamer do the job. After we steam it for about 40 minutes, it should be ready. So now we're going to season the sauce. We add a little bit of oyster sauce, a little bit of sugar, a bit of white pepper powder. Mix it. This is the potato starch water. Add the liquid in slowly while you're stirring the sauce. When you see that the sauce becomes bubbly, that it is ready. And now we're going to pour the sauce right on top. All done. I hope you guys can make this dish at home to celebrate Lunar New Year. And for all of you, Happy Year of the Tiger. Thank you.
So again, I'd like to thank Chef Kang for bringing us that very festive and very savory. I'm really hungry. I want to eat right now. And Chef Kang is actually with CCC as well.
Yes, now let's venture outside of CCC and head to the Royal Ontario Museum. There, let's take a look at the artifacts of different tiger displays and the Chinese zodiac animals as well.
Royal Ontario Museum is very fortunate to work with Chinese Cultural Center of Greater Toronto for many years, and together we built a variety of programs and provide vivid events for our community, our children, our family. We come here to understand our past, making sense of present, and together we build a bright future. Thank you, Chinese Cultural Center of Greater Toronto.
恭喜发财! Happy Year of the Tiger! The tiger represents strength and courage. This year, let's look ahead, full of hope, knowing the best days are still to come. Enjoy your celebration, everyone. 恭喜发财!
Gung Hei Fat Choi. My name is Lisa McLeod, Ontario's Minister for Heritage, Sport, Tourism and Culture Industries. I'm also the proud MPP for Nepean in our nation's capital. And I couldn't be more proud of the rich diversity that we have in the province of Ontario. I call us the world in one province because we together get to celebrate so many culturally and ethnically important and relevant celebrations each and every year. And of course, right now, I want to wish all of my constituents and all Ontarians a happy Chinese New Year. This is the year of the tiger, and I couldn't be more excited to see what it holds. Happy New Year, Gung Hei Fat Choi.
Hello, I'm Aris Babikian of Scarborough Agincourt MPP. Dear friend, as family and friends in Ontario and around the world celebrate the Lunar New Year, we reflect upon the challenging year that passed and begin to think about our hopes and dreams in the year ahead. My best wishes to the Chinese resident of Scarborough Agincourt for a happy year of the tiger. May your life be filled with good fortune, health and prosperity. May this year be as strong, brave and adventurous as the tiger. The year of the tiger is the year to look forward to achieving greater success in work and in life. May the vigor, vitality and courage of the tiger provide you motivation and harness your inner warrior to fight for what you believe in. And let tiger energy bring out the power within you. I want to wish those celebrating the year of the tiger in Ontario happiness and productive year. May all your wishes come true. Gong Si Fa Chai, Gong Hei Fa Choi, Happy New Year.
Happy Lunar New Year, everyone. I'm Vincent Kerr, a member of Provincial Parliament for Don Valley North. I would like to extend my best wishes and appreciation to the Chinese Cultural Center of Greater Toronto for hosting this amazing virtual Lunar New Year celebration. 2022 is the year of the tiger, representing strength, courage, and enthusiasm. These characteristics perfectly describe Ontario residents. I believe that due to our collective efforts, our province is welcoming a new year of hope and prosperity. I hope you all enjoy the event. 祝大家新年快乐，虎年大吉！
Happy Chinese New Year！ 各位新年好 ！MPP Billy Pan from Markham Unionville here. I'd like to thank the Chinese Cultural Center of Greater Toronto for inviting me to celebrate the Spring Festival with you all. I'm exceptionally pleased that this event is funded by the Ontario Reconnect Festival and Event Program. Lunar New Year is a joyous family tradition. Let's welcome the Year of the Tiger with renewed spirit and hope. 恭喜，恭喜！
恭喜發財！虎年祝大家虎虎生威，身體健康，萬事如意。My name is Daisy White and I'm the member of Provincial Parliament for Richmond Hill. I am pleased to extend warm greetings to everyone attending the Lunar New Year event hosted by the Chinese Cultural Center of Greater Toronto. The arrival of the tiger is a special time, a time of family, fellowship, and the giving of gifts. It is also an opportunity to reflect on the achievements of the past year, and above all, a time to look forward with optimism. On behalf of the Government of Ontario and Premier Duckford, please accept our warmest wishes to all the Ontarians celebrating Chinese New Year. 恭喜發財！
星紅日光，他是鐵打軍是英雄，胸襟百千丈，眼光萬里長，誓奮發自強，做好漢，做個好漢子。去天要自強，熱血難止，熱星紅日光。向海天係我最能量，去海。
Wow, that was a fascinating performance filled with kicks, punches, and flips. Thank you to the Shaolin Cultural Center of Canada.
And now I'd like to bring your attention to something very different, which is paper folding. It's a different art, and we know someone who is so passionate about paper folding. He opened up his own studio to teach people, and tonight he would like to share with you how to bring pieces of paper into lively tiger. So let's welcome Mr. Jackie Han.
Hello everyone, happy the Year of the Tiger. This is Jackie Han. I'm from the Chinese Cultural Center of Greater Toronto and Origami Canada. Today I'll be showing you the traditional art of origami. And today I'll be showing you the tiger's head. So we start by taking our square sheet of paper, preferably you have a white side. So we're gonna start off by folding the sheet of paper in half into a diagonal, like this. We're going to open it and do the same thing on this side. So we form a cross in the middle. Make sure your folds are accurate and that you're using your fingertips to sharpen every crease. So after you're done these two steps, you're gonna fold the paper in half into a triangle, and you're gonna bring either corners to the top with the middle line that you already have. So fold it on the right side and then fold it on the left side, and make sure that both sides are symmetrical. So now we're gonna rotate the model this way so that the two little corners are pointing towards you. And we're gonna make the ears of the tiger. So we're gonna fold the corners up such that you kind of form a kite shape here. And again, try to make the two ears symmetrical. And just try to copy what I'm doing, but you should also have a tiny triangle here as well. That's how you know you did this step correctly. At this point, you want to use your nails to kind of sharpen everything and make the model flat. So now you want to fold this extra triangle inwards and make the ear aligned on the side like this. Same thing goes on this side. And again, try to flatten the model as much as you can. And we're also gonna fold this extra triangle downwards, like this. This will make the shape of the head come out. Now we're gonna flip to the front side. And we're gonna fold up a triangle. And this triangle should be kind of halfway between this point and this point. And notice how this triangle has two layers. We're gonna put the second layer behind. So we expose the white side of the paper. And now we just need to fold the lip and the nose downwards like this. So the face of the tiger is done over here, and now we just need to mark it to make it look like a tiger. So we take our Sharpie, and first we can draw the eyes. So with the eyes, you can just draw two dots here and there. Like this. And now we're gonna color in the nose. So we're gonna unfold this triangle. We're just gonna color in the bottom half of the small triangle. Like this. We're gonna put this part back. So now you've got the nose. And now we're gonna make some stripes. So we start by making the stripes on the tip of the ear. So let's color in a horizontal line here, and we color in another line here. And just color the top. Same thing goes on this side. Now we can color in a stripe on the ear from the outside, inwards like this. Draw a tiny triangle like that, and color in this triangle. You can be as creative as you want, but I find this pattern to be turning out very pretty in the end. Same thing on this side. Just color in the triangle. You don't have to make everything too symmetrical. So after we completed the forehead, we're gonna move on to the beard or the mustache of the tiger. So we're gonna color in 3 stripes on the side. So we're gonna draw a triangle over here, draw another one from the base, and draw another one above the corner here. I'm gonna color in all of these 3. And you're gonna do the same thing on this side. 1, 2, and 3. Just color in all of these triangles. Like this. Again, you don't have to make the left and right side of the tiger symmetrical at all. And here you go, a tiger's face.
So Caitlin, tell me, what's your favorite memory of Chinatown downtown?
Joseph, it has to be just looking at the different fresh fruits and vegetables at the grocery stores.
Yes, I love grocery shopping there, but I also miss my noodle there. So ladies and gentlemen, why don't we travel to downtown Chinatown right now? After traveling to downtown Chinatown, I'd like to share with you some music performance. Please welcome the Canadian Chinese Chamber Music Ensemble.
恭喜發財，新年快樂，長門難買，撒氣博money body sale. Hi, Mayor John Tory here, wishing everyone a very happy Lunar New Year. 2022 is the year of the tiger, a symbol of energy and strength. And my hope is that the coming year of the tiger will bring Torontonians these needed virtues to overcome the difficulties that lie ahead in our continuing fight against the pandemic, because unfortunately, it's not over yet. So we must continue to come together in this year's spirit of courage and conviction to face what lies ahead of us and bring this pandemic to an end. I am so confident that the end of the pandemic is near because we've worked together throughout the last 22 long months, and because we're working together now to help people get through this and get vaccinated, among the many other important things they must do, the most important, to get vaccinated. And you know, brighter days do indeed lie ahead. I know how hard it is on these very special occasions to once again adapt celebrations in the best interest of public health and do these things virtually. It does take away some of the fun. The Lunar New Year is a wonderful occasion, rich with many great traditions. I've had the pleasure of attending so many celebrations over the years, and I must say I'm always struck by the warmth and the hospitality and the generosity and the fun of Toronto's Asian communities. These communities have made such tremendous contributions to our city: enterprise, culture, cuisine, care for seniors, politics. The list is long and it goes on. I can't wait for the day in the not too distant future when we can gather together again and celebrate those contributions in person. So thank you again for all the goodness you bring to our city, and please enjoy safe New Year's festivities. And I wish you all a healthy, happy, and prosperous New Year.
Hello, my name is Anna Bailao, Deputy City Mayor in the City of Toronto and City Council for Ward 9, Davenport. I am pleased to join with the Chinese Cultural Centre of Toronto as you celebrate the Lunar New Year and begin the Year of the Tiger. The Chinese Canadian community enriches our country and our city with the beauty of the cultural traditions that you invite all of us to share and join with you in celebrating. The Lunar New Year is a time when we look forward to the coming year with optimism and hope. This year, once again, the Lunar New Year celebrations are not able to be shared in person, but families and friends will still connect safely as they share the joy of the new year with each other and welcome the Year of the Tiger. Please accept my very best wishes for the Lunar New Year, and thank you for welcoming me as part of your celebration. Gong Zi Fat Sai, Gong Hei Fat Choi.
Hello everyone, I'm Denzel Minnan-Wong, Deputy Mayor for the City of Toronto and Councillor for Don Valley East. I am pleased to extend my sincerest greetings to the Chinese Cultural Centre of Greater Toronto and everyone attending today's New Year's celebration. With the arrival of 2022, I would like to wish all of you a year filled with joy, prosperity, and many, many more cherished moments with your loved ones. Happy Lunar New Year.
Gung Hei Fat Choi. I'd like to wish members of the Chinese community a happy new year. This is the year of the tiger, and tigers are passionate, tigers are fearless. I want to thank members of the Chinese community for their great contribution in terms of making the community a better place, making the province of Ontario a better place, and making Canada a better place. You have contributed so much for the betterment of all. Happy New Year. Kong Hei Fat Choi.
Hello, I'm Cynthia Lai, Toronto City Councillor. Happy Lunar New Year. May the Year of the Tiger bring you new hope and good health. 大家好，我係多倫多市議員封賴桂霞，喺虎年祝大家虎虎生威，歲歲添福。大家好，我是多倫多市議員封賴桂霞，我在虎年祝大家身體健康，恭喜發財，恭喜發財，恭喜恭喜，恭喜恭喜。
Hello, it's Paul Ainsley. I'm the City of Toronto Councillor for Ward 24, Scarborough-Guildwood in Eastern Scarborough. It's my pleasure to wish everyone celebrating the Lunar New Year a happy, prosperous year ahead. I hope you and all of your family and friends remain safe and well and have a wonderful year. Thank you so much.
大家好，我係新加坡外景哥，自己願萬里哥 Nick Mantis， 祝大家歡年安康，恭喜發財。
I'm Jennifer McKelvey, Councillor for Scarborough Rouge Park. I'd like to wish the Chinese community a happy Lunar New Year. I've been told it's the year of the tiger, and I'm looking forward to it. Gong hei fat choi.
各位新年快樂，身體健康。喺呢度祝各位心想事成，萬事勝意。我就係叫楊培基。咁我本身入行呢，其實我係廚師嚟嘅。咁當我哋入行嗰陣時，因為我做潮州菜呢，我哋潮州菜呢，每一個盤頭出嚟嘅時候呢，就因為每一碟餸呢，我哋都要擺一個盤頭落去。所以由嗰陣時開始呢，我哋就學挑黑啦。咁我哋師傅教我哋嗰陣時咧，就係只係咧就嗰10樣8樣嘅挑黑嘅作品，有壽鬆公啊，有龍啊，有鳳啊咁樣。咁但係當我哋學識咗之後咧，我哋而家咧就慢慢摸索咗一啲新嘅，咁咧就係變化多一啲挑黑嘅嘢出嚟。咁因為而家咧我退咗休之後咧，我就有教啲學生嘅。之前我都係有教過啲廚師嘅挑黑。咁我哋喺潮州菜入邊咧，最挑得係最出色嘅咧，我相信咧就係我哋啲冬瓜盅啦。我哋啲冬瓜盅同埋西瓜盅咧，我哋係非常之我哋用浮雕嗰個方式去雕出嚟嘅。挑呢個蟹龍咧，查實咧一個紅菜頭咧，睇起上嚟咧平平無奇，但係咧你想挑通佢，而且唔爛嘅咧，其實我哋有一個辦法嘅。一個紅菜頭我哋揀嘅時候咧，我哋揀個圓啲嘅，唔好太過凹凹凸凸啦。咁同埋個高度咧唔好太高，因為我哋通常咧就係3層至4層之間嘅啫。我哋一個紅菜頭買咗翻嚟咧，我哋首先咧我哋就切咗個底先。切咗個底，切嘅時候咧，我哋其實咧就係要佢平，同埋要佢個位置闊啲嘅啫個底。咁你擺咗喺度咧，你就會。嗰個紅菜頭咁我哋上高咧一樣係我哋切個平面一路就住咁轉嘅時候咧，只要你嗰個刀嗰個綠刀咧，你係準嘅時候咧，你去到嗰個位咧，佢就會斷噶啦。如果你挑得太入咧，佢一陣容易斷；挑得唔入咧，佢就唔會斷。咁呢個咧就係本身嚟講咧。技巧熟能生巧你如果一綠刀啱嘅時候，你一切咗咧，佢就會完整出咗嚟噶啦。再落嚟咧，我哋做呢個斜位啦。斜位咧就係將佢能夠咁打斜，大家睇到將呢個斜位呢把刀記住咧，就一定要貼住呢個上高呢度落，就唔好過咗龍。如果唔係咧，你就好容易將個嘢挑爛咗噶啦。呢個圓位咧。呢度斜落嚟，嚟到呢度駁翻住，後尾將呢度做成個咧，好似個龍咁。只要你把刀咧放住佢，一路攝。呢個時候咧，你最緊要咧留意咧，你就唔好一次過切嘅咁大嚿。因為越係未成熟嘅時候咧，如果你切得太大嚿咧，一斷咗冇得駁嘅。我哋做咗之後咧，我哋成一個圓形嗰個燈籠好似個螺咁樣。咁落嚟個步驟咧，就係要畫啦。咁你畫呢個圈嗰陣時咧，你係非常之重要嘅。你畫嘅時候，第一刀呢度一刀畫落去，我畫大過少少俾大家睇。呢度斜嘅兩邊。呢度呢一刀咧就同上高嗰一刀一樣咁闊，呢度個駁口咧係一齊嘅。咁樣呢度一切落去個角咧，你可以切到佢出嚟嘅。你睇到可以將佢切咗佢出嚟嘅，係咪？咁呢兩邊一定要尖上下要均等，左右要均等，個平衡呢個尖位要均等。好啦，再落嚟咧，我哋離開少少，切第二個。 但係咧唔好貼得太緊要，你中間一定有個離位俾佢嗱，咁樣，咁你用隻手指咧頂住佢咧，嗱呢度咧就你用隻眼去睇呢條線啦，呢條線同呢條線要平衡，嗱咁一樣係咁啦，嗱當你切得啱嗰陣時咧好簡單嘅，一切落去咧佢自己會甩出嚟噶啦，但係如果你切得唔啱嗰陣時咧，佢就好容易會爛喎，咁嗱我哋要留意呢度啦。好啦，我哋做完啦，我哋就而家做中間嗰個三角位啦。好，我哋睇下一陣做完之後咧，就睇下點樣去挖通中間嗰度啦。嗱好啦，嗱我哋而家咧就畫好晒啦，挑咗啦，嗱挑咗出嚟個款係咁嘅畫完。咁我哋點樣將中間嗰度攞出嚟咧？嗱，首先咧我哋咧動起佢。嗱，我哋將佢把刀咧打直，咁你呢個時候咧個口咧，除咗要留意咧係圓形之外咧，就唔可以去到個邊咁出嘅。我哋畫咗個圓圈，嗱，我哋將呢度偷咗呢度出嚟先，嗱，你睇到切咗呢度少少先，等佢入咗去先個位。嗱，我哋將佢挖通咗之後咧，慢慢就翻個位，攞翻佢出嚟。第一粒咧，你要小心少少，因為會爛咧，就係第一粒嘅時間俾你整爛嘅啫。好啦，嗱你睇到一個窿之後咧，咁啊容易啲噶啦。我哋擺入去，嗱，我哋用隻手揸住佢，嗱，咁我哋就可以攞到出嚟噶啦。嗱，我哋中間咧就而家半空噶啦。啊，中間半空嘅，啊，咁我哋跟住咧落嚟咧，就用把呢啲斬刀，隻手喺入邊，一隻手喺入邊，將呢啲位拮穿晒佢先，你咁拮落去嚇，你會穿嘅。但係呢個拮嘅時候咧，隻手一定有一隻手指喺入邊，因為咧如果唔係咧，你好容易一拮嗰陣時一用力咧，佢就斷咗噶啦。係嘛？你照翻你先頭畫嗰條痕，拮落去得噶啦。即係向前推到佢入邊，因為你中間已經空咗啦嘛。只要你向前推咧，佢就會甩出嚟噶。其實挑呢個蟹籠咧，最重要咧就係有耐性。咁你話難唔難咧？只要你照住個步驟去做咧。你做多幾次咧，你就會成功。當你知道呢個蟹籠點雕嘅時候咧，其實可以變咗好多花款出嚟。我哋先頭所介紹個花樽咧，都係咁嘅原理去雕出嚟嘅啫。入邊，我哋所有空心入邊嘅嗰個雕刻品咧，都係用咁嘅原理去雕佢出嚟嘅。好啦，最後個過程啦，我哋最後個過程咧，我哋要喺個上高嗰度去收翻佢。咁點收咧？我哋打側佢，嗱，將佢咁樣，咁樣圈咗出嚟，圈咗出嚟咧，就將中間我哋先留個圓圈，再圈翻佢，將入邊就圈到一個。好似我哋一個織個籮嘅上高咁。嗱，咁呢度咧要留意咧，呢個位咧收一收佢。嗱，收咗呢個位同呢個位係相等嘅。咁我哋仲可以咧，嗱，如果你想將佢做得精細少少咧，嗱，我哋仲可以咧將佢扭一條繩上去嘅。嗱，咁樣。將佢咁樣轉咗上去，嗱，扭成一條繩嘅邊，即係好似人哋織嘢咁樣，啊，咁呢個咧就喺呢度界一刀落嚟，咁樣推上去，成個氹氹轉咧，我哋做咗佢出嚟。咁個圓圈咧，咁你話有咩分別咧？嗱，我係俾做咗一半先，咁俾大家睇一睇咧。 咁就會知道有咩分別啦。嗱，當你冇做呢條界嗰陣時咧，我哋係咁樣嘅，嗱係平嘅。當你有做呢條界嗰陣時咧，你好似有一條繩扭住喺度嘅，嗱咁啊靚好多嘅。到而家為止啦，咁我希望大家喺過年呢個期間咧，可以嘗試下做一啲簡單啲嘅盤頭擺落去，等啲餸咧增加多啲色彩。最後祝大家身體健康，新年快樂！
Again, we'd like to thank Chef Frankie Young. He's my good friend. I miss his food a lot, but I didn't realize he can do these amazing crabs out of carrots. I'm sure that would bring joy to many tables, many families.
Yes, and we visited downtown Chinatown. Now let's take a look at East Chinatown, where we'll be able to see the Zhonghuamen Gate, otherwise known as the Toronto Chinese Archway. Let's take a look.
If you know Malaysian, you know they celebrate the Lunar New Year big time. So let's welcome Ms. Samantha Lai for singing on behalf of the Malaysian community.
I could have danced all night, I could have danced all night, and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings and done 1,000 things I've never done before. I never know what made it so exciting when all at once my heart took flight. I only know when he began to dance with me, I could have danced all night. I could have danced all night, I could have danced all night, and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings and done 1,000 things I've never done before. I never know what made it so exciting when all at once my heart took flight. I only know when he began to dance with me, I could have danced正月里来迎春花开，迎春花开人人爱。迎春花呀处处开呀，心呀幸福来，幸福来呀幸福来呀，大地放光彩。 迎春花咱们大伙儿栽，嘿嘿那的呀呼嘿，合力培养情观感。人人都把迎春花儿爱，无忧无虑的自在。年华似水容易过呀，切莫再言爱。莫言爱呀，莫言爱呀，时光不等待。迎春花咱们大伙儿栽，嘿嘿那的呀呼嘿，合力培养情观感。正月里来迎春花开，迎春花开人人爱。迎春花呀处处开呀，心呀幸福来，幸福来呀幸福来呀，大地放光彩。迎春花咱们大伙儿栽，嘿嘿那的呀呼嘿，合力培养情观感。人人都把迎春花儿爱，无忧无虑的自在。年华似水容易过呀，切莫再言爱。莫言爱呀，莫言爱呀，时光不等待。迎春花咱们大伙儿栽，嘿嘿那的呀呼嘿，春花永远为我们开。那呼咿呀嘿。
Happy New Year, my friends in the air. My name is Master Pauling, Feng Shui Master. I've been doing what I do for the past over 30 years. So after 2 years of lockdown, hopefully the world is going to clean up. And so I wish everybody a healthy, happy, and prosperous Chinese New Year. Now 2022 is the year of water tiger. Compared with 2020 and 2021 would be a big improvement, but also a very tricky year. But for Canada, where we live in, it actually is a better year than before, because in 2021, Canada suffered from the number 2, which means sickness. So last year we were in the sickness center. But this year, the number 1 migrates to Canada, which means people relations, number 1, and number 2, mobilities, including immigration, and number 3, money center, and number 4, relations. So a lot of good energies are entering Canada in 2022. Now, so the number 1 thing that's very significant is mobility. That means more and more people from all over the world will be trying to get into Canada, okay, to immigrate into Canada, which effectively changed the landscape of this country. And also a lot of high-tech companies moving in. So let's look at Canada as a whole. Now, the power center of Canada this year is South Ontario, because South Ontario is the learning planning center of the country. That means a lot of high-tech companies are going to boost up the economy, especially in areas such as GTA, all the way to Waterloo area. So we're going to see companies like Google going to expand here. Could be Tesla coming as well, plus some other potential high-tech companies going to make Toronto their home. And a lot of people also want to move into GTA area, not necessarily the city, but around Toronto. That means Toronto's economy will go way up. Okay, and I am predicting the virus situation going to ease off by as early as March, anyways within this year, even though technically speaking, this virus may stay in the world until 2023 when it will be cleared up. Okay, so, but even with the COVID going on, people will get used to it, and it's going to live us for many years to come anyways. So, but it would be a different form, becoming an endemic instead of pandemic. Now, so the number one thing that would do marvelous in Toronto, obviously, is immigration and also real estate. Now, the money center within Toronto are Markham and Richmond Hill. So these two areas become very hot. For real estate, the third area will be central Toronto, such as the Leaside area, all the way to downtown Toronto. Downtown Toronto is the joy center of the city, so the demand will still be very high. Now, because the demand is so high, compounded with an influx of immigration, that means a lot of real estate may go up as much as 30% more. That is 30% in GTA area. So I advise people not to wait any longer if they really need to buy a place to live in. Okay, so that's, and economically speaking, the financial market in Toronto will show improvement, even though financial market will be very volatile this year, mainly because of the influence of the United States. And what about the travel business? After suffering for 2 years, will begin to come back a wee bit toward the middle of 2022. Now, and other interesting areas would include Pickering area, which is the southeast side of the city. So that part, the real estate will also pick up quite a bit. So Pickering is a star rising. Now, what about the west side of Canada, which would be Vancouver? So Vancouver is suffering from a receding energy and still continue to suffer a bit from water effects and also potential light earthquakes. So that means financially and economically, Vancouver would be a little bit tricky for this year coming compared with Ontario. Now, the central part of the country, which is the prairies such as Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, the key spot or limelight will be Calgary area. Calgary financially, economically will improve. I think the city is getting away from single economy based on oil. Some high-tech stuff will also move to Calgary. As a result, it will also boost up the real estate value in the city. So it's a city to watch out for. Now, in terms of the north side of the country, which will be Northwest Territory, Yukon area, and the Inuit area, all this would be more stable than last year. Last year, 2021, they really suffered because they had a lot of surprising effect from the COVID. But this year, 2022, will be much easier off. Now, what about Quebec? Quebec is a money center of the country this year. So to the northeast side, we're going to see changes. One of the most obvious change would be in Halifax, especially the Nova Scotia as a province. Around Halifax as well, you're going to see the leading force had to be real estate also. Now Montreal will do better than last year because the influx of people going to Montreal. Now, so as a country, we are very fortunate to be in Canada, and I wish everybody a very happy and successful New Year. Now, but one important sector I almost forgot is the eateries, the food industry. The most unfortunate thing about this year is a lot of supplies will be short supplied, boosting the prices, so inflation is quite an issue. That may force the government to boost up the interest rate by 1 to 2 points this year. So you better lock in your mortgages earlier. If you haven't done so, better move on quickly if you can, just for the low rate. But that will be short term, don't worry. For the long term, when things stabilize a bit, it will come back down again. Okay, so the food industry all depend on the COVID effect. The earlier the lockdown is over, the earlier it will come back. So I really pity the food industry. However, without regard of the trouble in the food industry for the last while, the eateries that do a lot of takeouts, such as pizza, such as coffee shops that would drive-through, they continue to do well, especially takeouts. Okay, so the model of business may change. The danger is a shortage of labor. So for people who they rely a lot on labor, okay, you should have some better planning, especially to take advantage of some more automated way to do business, because the whole labor market is going through a humongous change. So that's what I want to share with my friends. So with that, let's welcome a more prosperous, much better Canada for the year to come, which technically speaking will kick in February the 4th, regardless of the fact that Chinese New Year is February 1st. Okay, so with this, wish everybody healthy and successful. Thank you. And I am Master Paul Eng.
Thank you, Sifu Paul Eng, for sharing the wonderful insights about the Year of the Tiger.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's travel north to the uptown Chinatown, around Steeles and Highway 7, and let's see what they're doing. I really love the Lunar New Year because it's celebrated by many different countries and ethnic groups. And now let's enjoy Korean dance, performed by Miss Mi-young Kim Dance Company.
Hello everyone, my name is Mi-jung, Jessica, Stella, and we're members of Mi-young Kim's Dance Company. Today we would like to perform a dance that we choreographed called Magic Lily. Magic Lily is the flower that has the meaning of longing for love. And we try to express the feeling of longing through modern Korean dance. Hope you all enjoy. Thank you. Thank you.
사랑이 왜 이리 고된가요? 이게 맞는가요? 나만 이런가요? 고운 얼굴 한번 못 보고서 이리 보낼 수 없는데 사랑이 왜 이리 아픈가요? 이게 맞는가요? 나만
各位大家好，我叫做徐啟明，我係大多倫多中華文化中心嘅書法班導師，喺呢度咧恭祝各位咧身體健康，心想事成。小弟咧今日咧喺呢度咧同大家示範幾句揮春。寫書法咧我就好中意嘅，從細詩已經開始去寫嘅。咁因為咧寫書法咧好似咧好 relax 好輕鬆，令到我個人咧冇咁緊張而且咧可以透過寫字嘅時候咧將嗰種唔開心好似發泄到出嚟咁樣。所以咧我持續寫呢個書法咧已經超過40年啦。好，咁唔阻大家時間，我而家開始寫2對揮春俾大家睇睇。首先咧，我就示範一個呢個行書。咁咧，呢個行書咧，大概咧就係晉朝嘅時候已經開始流行嘅一種書體。另外咧，我會示範一對呢個金文。呢個金文咧就係周朝嘅時候2500多年到嘅一種流行嘅字體。咁我會寫2對咁示範俾大家睇嘅。行書咧就比較活潑啲、生動啲，好流暢嘅感覺。金文咧就好雄渾、古樸嘅味道。咁所以2種係截然唔同嘅風格嘅字體。以往我比較喜歡行書多啲嘅，年青嘅時候咧中意行書多啲。咁而家咧已經年紀開始見到白頭髮啦，咁慢慢咧就中意咗呢個金文，喜歡一啲比較笨拙啲、古樸啲嘅書風嘅字體。
We'd like to thank Master Ken Choi for bringing us these many Fai Chun, the Chinese calligraphy, for this performance or demonstration here today. But we'd also like to thank him for teaching many how to do Chinese calligraphy right here at CCC.
Yes. Joseph, you know when people come to Toronto, where do they visit first?
That's tricky, I know. Because that's where the international airport is. We all come to Toronto by coming to Mississauga first. And speaking of Mississauga, please join us to visit the Mississauga Chinese Cultural Center, the Chinatown West. Thank you, Master John Chan, for your calligraphy demonstration. So we all get to realize there are so many different fonts throughout the different dynasties for this tiger, one word, and there are so many different variations. So that is absolutely amazing. And that is also why Master John Chan is internationally renowned. Thank you.
Yes, and last but not least, we would like to invite the CCC Board of Directors to join us in this celebration.
Let's welcome back all the directors.
龍精虎猛，虎虎生威，如意吉祥。
龍騰虎躍，新年大吉。
祝大家幸福安康，如意吉祥，虎年进步。
恭喜大家心想事成，萬事如意。
恭祝大家新年快樂，龍馬精神，身壯力健。
祝大家出入平安，如意吉祥。
心想事成，一帆風順，出入平安，百業興旺。
祝大家萬事如意，健康長壽。
祝大家身體健康，龍馬精神，
恭喜發財！
祝大家一帆風順，萬事順利。
祝大家國泰民安，一團和氣。
祝大家身體健康，添福添壽。
祝大家新春大吉，笑口常開。
恭喜發財！
So Joseph, what are your plans for the Year of the Tiger?
Let me think. Okay, I like to reconnect with as many friends as possible because we miss each other with family as well. I'm sure we're gonna eat and travel together. Yes.
Yes, remember, you don't have to travel far to travel. There's so much to explore in Ontario.
Definitely. So ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy Ontario. Please enjoy the Year of the Tiger, and we'll see you back next year.